Very, very smart. In case that was his mind, in case Esau attacked his troop, they will start from the servants. An alarm will be raised. By the time they get to Rachel, Rachel would have reached Jacob and they would have run away. That was his scheme. You see how smart he was. But interestingly, it gives us a very interesting picture, a very good picture of family. Family and friends. Whom do you love the most? Whom do you love the most? Obviously, growing up, you will love your parents, you honor them, be obedient to them, and then you grow up, you become responsible, you get a job, you get a business, you marry, and you start raising your family. So you move from the family of procreation, family of orientation, the family we were born into, which you did not choose. Now you choose your own family, your spouse, and you start out the family of procreation. And the question is, whom do you love the most? Well, let me submit to you that in God's scheme, God comes number one. God comes number one, followed by your spouse. If you are married, your spouse. If you are not married, God comes first. You honor your parents, your siblings, and so on. When you get married, you move your spouse up and above your parents. That is how God arranges it. So God first, followed by your spouse, followed by your children, if any, and followed by your parents. You don't leave them behind. It is said that if your parents took care of you for your teeth to come up and grow, you should also take care of them and ensure that their teeth have fallen out. So you don't leave them behind. Some people don't know how to arrange these priorities. And I'm sorry to say that there are some people who don't know. For some people, it is their father. For some people, it is their mother. They will put their father ahead of anybody, including God. They will put their mother ahead of anybody, including God. And there are some people who also put their children ahead of their spouses or their children ahead of their parents. They have mixed the whole thing. They have not rank ordered them in order of divine priority. So far as God is concerned, God must come first. And so this is what happened. That is what the story of Jacob, this is what happened. Jacob made sure they all went away from him. In Genesis chapter 32, I think when you get to verse 28, the Bible says, and Jacob was left alone. And so the family left him, servants left him. He was left alone, and an angel came and rested with him till the breaking of day. God came into his life. God came to now work on the fine details of his life when he learned to separate between himself and those he so cherished. And there are times God wants to do something for you, something in your life, but you are keeping so close to that which he wants separated from you before he is able to perform that thing in your life and destiny. Unfortunately, many are slow to get it. Unfortunately, many are blind. They cannot get it. They must carry everything. But God doesn't work that way. Let us take note that it was when Jacob was left alone that God visited him and changed his name from Jacob to Israel. He said, you are a prince of God. You are wrestling with God and man, and you have prevailed. Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, a supplanter, but you are now a prince of God. Your name is Israel. Can you imagine what would have happened by way of destiny if the name was still Jacob? How would we call the Israelites? Look at the children of Israel. They have become indomitable. That name has affected them positively for several ages till now. And so it is important for us to allow God to play his part. We need to cooperate with him. If we really want our destiny to come to the limelight the way God wants it, then we must allow God. So we must rank order the objects of our love. Of course, God first. Now, Matthew's gospel tells